Hari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Nityananda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Advaita Nityananda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Advaita Nityananda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Nityananda, 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 Shri Advaita, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Advaita Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare.
Hare 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 Rama Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna. Anybody can come on if they want. Krishna, Hare, Hare Rama, Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare, Hare Rama, Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare. Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Govinda Lilamrita. Oh lotus, for the thirsty be like eyes of the people of Vraj. O lotus, for the thirsty be like eyes of the people of Raj. Look, morning is broken. Swiftly return to your abode in the meadows, which is affectionately served by your relatives and superiors. If not, you may be embarrassed by them. O lotus, for the thirsty be like eyes of Raj. This is the summum bonum. This is where it's all going, man. Become thirsty by seeing Krishna. See? This is a new life, a new way. This is why you got to get purified. I've been thinking I was going to do a video about the emotional roller coaster that people go on here. It's just you come here and it's sometimes you get a good spark and you just feel, wow, this is fantastic, this is great, and everything, and then the work starts, man. The emotions come up in the roller coaster, and the identifications with the old skin, the old self is there, and so it's you got to go through it, man, because this is a new life, a new transformation. This is like becoming being a like what is a caterpillar, and you become a butterfly. It's exactly how it is. You're in a cocoon. You come here, you're a bit in a cocoon. You're going through a transformation, just like that, like the caterpillar. Caterpillar is kind of ugly, not very beautiful, right? Because it's in its raw form. The same thing with people. They come here, and you're going through an amazing transformation, and you've got guru here, and you've got real sadhus, some that are actually went through this transformation and are almost or there on the other side. You got all of that, what do you call, assets to get you through. See? So and that's why it's just a matter of just faith in that's why you have to have faith in real guru and real devotees, and you'll get through, because sometimes you're so identified with these conditionings. We really believe that we're that, and so that's why you see people at different stages here. A lot of devotees are grappling with this, identified with the false ego. One of the things, you get some ecstasy and you start thinking you're a fantastic devotee. You're a great devotee. Oh, you're good or better than Guru Dev. You see? And that's why you need the Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra to help you on the thing. And you say, hey, wait, that's not conclusive. You see how it's checks and balances to get you through this narrow gate. Otherwise, it's impossible. We have all of that now. That's why Prabhupada came and was very pleased and said, yes, and it says my full approval, man, because nobody can do this. There's not one person on this planet I've seen that they say, so glorious, that can't do this. They cannot do this. They have not done this, and we are doing it. People who really want Krishna come here, and they get through quick. And anybody that's, kind of like in deeper process, or have a lot of baggage, per se, just look at the devotees, get their mercy, and the more faith you have in the devotees here, the sadhus and guru, the easier you'll make it through really quick. See, you get that transformation. And so we're here to encourage the devotees for it, because, man, there's nothing like to look at Krishna's name through the ear and to have your thirst quenched, and to become thirsty, and then have your thirst quenched and become thirsty and go deeper. There's nothing like that, man. That's what you get to see here. You actually see the real deal. You see it go, I'm going to, because I ain't really got it, no, some kind of doubt, dubious, who knows? You got the real deal. You see a person worshiping Krishna, and actually what you read in the book, you see here in living color, and then you get it. And you realize that's the goal. See, this is no ordinary thing. It's not in every lifetime you get such an opportunity to go all the way. You know, this is why the gurus they have Narayana say, "Oh, prema, oh, that is so high." Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, that many lifetimes. Yeah. But if you have this particular opportunity, this lifetime, if you really want it, see. So that's just how it is, man. I mean, hey, Narayan Raj group, can you get this, any of you, or you just, you're good with that slow growth, and you just think you're great devotees and all. No, Amy is a great devotee. She shows symptoms of a great devotee. You want to know a great devotee? Here you go, Amy. Amy Rose is a great devotee. She has symptoms of a great devotee. She loves her guru. She loves Harikatha. And that goes. If you can identify with that and you like these things too, you're like that too. I may single somebody out, but you know who you are. You don't need me to tell you. If you need me to tell you, then you got a little false ego, and this is good for you that I don't tell you. You got to learn how it is devotees are, man. And when they hear a devotee glorified, they say, "Oh, wow." And the tears come to their eyes. "Oh, this is so beautiful. That's right. I can identify, I relate to that." That's the zone. Until that point, you think, "Why are you mentioning me?" Okay, great. You're getting purified. Okay, it's good. Okay. So that's the zone, That's a great devotee, is people in that mood where they can relish the kata of a devotee, because that's really Krishna speaking through them. It's just like, it's no different than being in the battle of Kurukshetra and you're Arjuna, man, and Krishna speaking through that guru. That's real guru, man. You get that experience. You think, "Wow, man, my ears are like tongues." Right? You know what I'm talking about, anybody? Or is this, what's he talking about? These gurus, what's he talking about? Yeah, because you don't have that experience. You don't know what you're dealing with here. You're just a little pipsqueaks to me. You're pipsqueak to my Lord. Therefore, you get that pipsqueak routine, to show you where you're at, man. They're prancing around on stage and you go, "Oh, my good day." It's all a show, man. When your body is finished, that's finished. That ain't real. It's a skin. You're just a skinhead. Literally, you see, skinhead. They shave up. You're a skinhead. That's about it to the Lord. Come here, we'll shave the skin off. We don't need skin here. We want raw, man. Raw communion with God. No skin in a way. No material skin. We want the spiritual skin. Yeah. This is the kind of stuff you're dealing with. That's why, this is uncommon, undifferent. Not even great scholars. I mean, everything you read in the books is here, man. Yeah. Life's ultimate goal, love of Godhead, chapter 23. Life's ultimate goal, love of Godhead. Oh, that's here. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those who are in prema, not even the greatest scholars can understand their mind, their intentions, their emotions, anything, their plans, nothing. Oh, yeah, that's here too. You notice that? Not even a Charidev can understand diddly squat what's going on here. Not any Narayan Raj group can, not even one can understand. But not even Prem Parojana can come. He can't even understand what's going on here with all his intelligence. And not even the great. See, every verse here is as it is. See? It's real here. You get the real experience. Those verses were about a time that was living. People were there, alive, in bodies. And that time is again. That same Lord is expressing himself again through even fools like Gauri Das and a lot of our group here. He seems to have befriended us. Isn't that nice? More than nice. So there. You have it, man. I may be boasting for the right cause, but is it true? Yeah, it's absolutely true, man. Yeah, I'm convinced. We don't look nice without skin. Beauty is only skin deep. Yeah, you got to skin deep. Yeah. See, this thing, when you get your spiritual skin, man, is that deep. Otherwise, it's just that superficial skin thing, you know. See, the skin of the spirit is deep, man. It's skin, man. It goes deeper, yeah, more and more feeling in that. You know, skin is receptor. You know, you feel, but it's superficial to this world. It's limited, man. But the skin, the sensors of that spiritual skin, man, oh man, just deep, 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 deep. You know, keep going deeper in there. That skin is very soft. What do you think that softness of Krishna is all about? You think it's like some material softness? No, it's a softness that gets softer all the time. It's like your heart. Softer the skin, the softer the heart. See? The softer the material skin, you know, and oh, you're so soft. Oh, the harder your heart's getting. Yes. Oh, you like that soft skin. Ooh, yes. More hard your heart, you know. More hardened towards Krishna, more open towards towards Maya. You know, oh, I just love you. Then you get hardened towards Krishna and more soft towards Maya. See? Completely opposite, completely inverted, right? But if you get Krishna, you know, you can enjoy soft skins in the world, you know. But you have that, you know it's real, man. The Lord doesn't take that away from you. While you got a body, you can enjoy befittingly the world. Why not? We're here, you know. The body needs that, otherwise it'll die. It has to have sensations. You know what they teach, this artificial renunciation stuff, man. It ain't good. Really isn't. It just ends in hypocrisy. That's why it says sannyas is not allowed in this age, and they do it all over the place. You know, Prabhupada and the acharyas, they did it for preaching purposes, but you know what? It never worked out very well. All it does is end in hypocrisy, like Pharisee or stuff, right there. You know, it just ends up in Pharisee stuff, pride. You know, a lot of pride, like that good. You know, that good person I showed you was giving class. I knew these guys before they took sannyas, and when each time they took sannyas, became more proud. Then they became guru, and oh my God, completely different persons. More skin, material skin, false ego skin. It never. I mean, I'm looking for some, you know, fantastic result of being guru, and I haven't seen it except here. See here, you know what the fantastic result is? Is that people are getting love of God that come here. That's the whole idea, you know. That's why Prabhupada came. Yeah, you have my approval. You do the. Krishna said, yeah, you know, if they're going to get it, they're going to get it through you. Otherwise, I'm not going to look at them. You know, and that's how it is. You see, Maria, you know, Lord Caitanya didn't come before; he came now. Because that's the way he works. This is my devotee he's saying, you know, this is the way it works. Don't you read the books? If you don't listen to Gaur, he'll tell you, right? I tell, and you can check it if you want. You can see if what I'm saying is true or not. Yeah. But you can't, you know, when you see these leaders, you can't check what they say because they're just by their being, by their example, they're wrong. You know, they're like a sore. You never see the sore thumb. They're like to a devotee. They're sticking out like a sore thumb. Can't you see the sore? No, nobody. Their followers can't see the sore thumb sticking out. They can't see the sore thumb because that's false ego. They are so identified. Can't you see the example? It's called here. They say, "I'm the personification of hypocrisy." Oh, yes, oh, yes, my dear disciple. Yes, I'll deliver you. My false ego will do it. No, how can your false ego deliver anything? Yeah, the best it can do is deliver a pizza. You guys are walking around. You're on the same platform as your disciples, man. It's just a game you're playing, a big show that's going to end at your death. Really, it ends, finished. No more. You know, you can find out who you really are to an extent. But if you want to find out who you really are, you go through the purification. Yeah. And by the way, keep your comments in the peanut gallery to yourself. And see, he's already doing the pop-ups. So stop doing that, man. You're not teacher here. You're not guru here. Stop instructing. I mean, what are you doing, man? You're just such a fool. Big, big fool. And he continues doing it. Yeah, I can see now because I'm on the computer. So stop it. That's what the devotees are, they experience these pop-ups on the computer. It bothers them. You're doing it again. You're telling me what to do. You're telling me how to preach. So stop it, man. You're already interrupting. Well, if I'm misunderstanding, fine. I kind of doubt that I am, but anyway, let's just stop with the pop-ups, okay? Stop it. No more pop-ups. See, this is the thing. When you say, like, I don't know, this is what I'm thinking you're saying. Let's, stop preaching and just let's start relishing. What are you talking about, man? You have no idea what it is to instruct the world and people. And who's actually doing it? What, I got to stop Krishna from what he wants to have people know? Because you think you know better? I mean, that's the whole problem with the world. And that's why the world the disciplic line gets broke up, because people like that, they think we know better than Guru. Oh, you wrote it wrong. Okay, well then fine. Then stop the pop-ups now. Okay. But anyway, it's a good lesson for the world because this happens a lot. It's happening right now with certain devotees. They think they know better. And they really don't. They got a big, they're going through this change. Oh, this is great relishing. Okay, great. All right. But anyway, this is the lesson for the others who are like that. Okay. So you don't have to take it personally. Thank you for the opportunity to preach this. Now stop the pop-ups. Thank you. Yeah. See, you got to have a little highest truth distinguished from illusion, Otherwise, there's no, the people can't understand. That's the bridge. Vrindavan is a high place, man. That's why the gurus have said, oh, prema, man, it's so high, man, many lifetimes. We're speeding up the process, man. Got to have some drastic measures. All right, let's see where I was. Okay. What happened to my thing here? Oh, it disappeared. Okay, let's try to go back again. Oh, lotus-eyed one, look, the eastern horizon. Seeing that red morning sun wants to rise. Looks like lady love with a great red dress, as is worn by a wife whose body is smeared with kumkum, as she expects her husband home. So give up your sleep, O Krishna. Look, the moon has fled along with the night out of fear of the sun. So you also leave the bank of the Yamuna and now return to your home with your innocent lady love. O Krishna, the sun is rising. The chakora bird looks with one eye at the sun rays, that the color of the eastern horizon is red. At her distant husband with so one other eye, the owls who are blind for the day enter into their tree hollows, becoming silent out of fear of the sounds of the day. So give up your sleep, O Krishna. The owls who are blind for the day enter into their tree hollows, becoming silent out of fear of the sounds of the day. So give up your sleep, O Krishna. A Sarika named Sukamudi, who kept all the verses she learnt from Vrindadevi around her neck as a necklace. Do you feel that? Do you see? Yeah, if you're going to comment on the other chat, so because it pops up. It's really becoming a problem now for my preaching. I got other pop-ups I got to deal with here. So I told you, stop it. I mean, stop it. Preaching is important to me. It's my life. And why screw it up? You don't have to do this. Stop popping this thing, private chat up, please. See, now I already lost my place again. Mm. 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 So your bed and return to your home, O Vrajosaki. Give up your drowsiness and wake up. Your lover. Leave the kunj and return home. Don't give the people any chance to embarrass you. Working people are coming now for their scheduled work. See, this is it's so funny how they write this. It's so beautiful. And so how the world is, and Vaidhi, and like the Vaidhi platform, as well as how the world is and would react or does react to this kind of confidential bhakti. So, this stuff is going on in the dead of night, which is day for these kind of devotees. This is the day for us. This is the light for us. This is the life for us. This is the nourishment for us. But it's not the nourishment for people of the world. This is night for them. Everything is reversed. This is the gopi hour. Everybody is asleep and we're awake. This is just how it is. Even if you're in a different time zone, it doesn't matter, because you're still you're in there, the day of Krishna and Radha and the devotees. See, so that's why they do it as a practice in Vaidhi Bhakti. They're practicing. They can't take full advantage of this. They're practicing it, in the clang clang bang bang way. You got clang clang bang bang early in the morning like this. See? And everybody during the day, they're getting up to do their scheduled work. You think they're doing the schedule? No, it's the fruit of modes of nature. The modes of nature are forcing them to get up and to act like this. And they think, oh, we're doing this. Oh, we got so many plans today. It's just the modes acting. It ain't. It's not what they think. They're just like robots, actually. They're making robots now. And they think, oh, robots are going to take over. They're already a robot, man. You're a robot until you're in the spiritual potency. Now you become more real. See, you're in the real position, serving Krishna. You get understanding of who you are, what you are. Nobody has that here. They think there's something different. That's why in Vaidhi, it always kind of goes off a bit, because they speculate, because they preach something different more and more and more. It starts to go way and way more and more off. That's why the ecstatic devotees have to link the line again, join it, otherwise it becomes unlinked. See, and the Lord has to come. He either establishes himself, or he comes as the devotee and establishes himself. It's always him doing it. See, that's why we convince the world by showing, hey man, this, you see, it's by the book. You go by the book. So you see that I'm not just because people come and they say all kinds of speculations. See, and it drives you off the mark. You got to become like Arjuna. The guru is like an Arjuna, man. He was an expert bowman. When he shot something, it went right to the mark. He didn't see anything else but where he was shooting. That's guru, man. They're like that. You want to get through it because it's like an eye of a needle. You want to get through? Well, you follow that arrow, man. Goes right to the mark. And it gets you through that eye of a needle. Even Jesus said, hey, man, getting to the kingdom is like going through the eye of a needle. That's why, this situation is here, man. Very lucky, everybody. All of us. I'm lucky. I feel privileged and lucky and grateful to be doing this kind of service. To be used to do this service. Okay? That's why this preaching will go on. It's fantastic, and people will see. You can't do this in the Narayan Raj group. No way. You can't do this with the Prem Parojana guy. He's very smart and everything, but ain't smart enough. This is just what you see in the Kirtan of Lord Caitanya. Oh, Brahmachari. Oh, big scholar. Oh, big guru. Oh, big Brahmin. Oh, big renunciate. Get him out of my Kirtan. That's the kind of stuff you see here. This is, what did Govinda say? This is Chaitanya Leela 2022. 2.0. Get him out of our kirtan. What is this? Oh, you went through a real devotee? Oh, you went and gave respect to Amy Rose's preaching? Come into the kingdom. She's a friend of Lord Caitanya. I am proud to say everybody like Amy Rose, if you can relate to that, you're a friend of Lord Caitanya. Lord Caitanya said, oh, come on into the kingdom, man. We do a little washing of the clothes. Don't worry, just get your clothes washed and come on in, man. It's open for you because you're a friend of my friend. It's always been like that. And always. Jesus was a friend of the Lord. And therefore, anybody who believes in the friend of the Lord gets in. And if you believe in a friend of the Lord, that's his disciples, man. The apostles. They got into the Lord. Didn't they get the Holy Spirit? Don't you guys get the Holy Spirit of devotion? So this must be the real deal, huh? Wow, amazing. The real deal. You guys are friends of the Lord. That must be real because you're also getting into the kingdom of God. And where is it and what is it? It's this devotion, this bhakti, and you're getting it. Oh, if any of these persons, that are preaching something else saw this, that would humble them first. They'd be like those Brahmins. Look at fire on us. Look at these, our wives. We wouldn't pay any mind to those forest dress cowherd boys with T-shirts on. We didn't pay them any mind. And look, our wives went over to associate. They were the friends of Krishna, and they got into the kingdom. Well, welcome to Srimad Bhagavatam 2022, my friends. Yeah. See? So we got to humble these guys a little bit. They got to see what the truth is, man. If they can just say uncle, otherwise I'm going to have to keep wrestling with them, man. I'm just wrestling. That's all. I'm wrestling with their false ideas and their false positions. We're wrestling. See, and if they'll go, okay, and the gal will pin them down on the mat, and they go, okay, and they go, bam, 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 okay, I give up. Oh, that's all that Krishna's looking for. You got to show Krishna's show that he's wrestles better than his the false identification, the real deal. He comes in wrestling with these false concepts and false gurus, and to pin them down on the ground where they go, uncle, okay. They bang on the mat. Okay, I give up. Yes, talk about great association. That is definitely called knowing the right people. Yeah, it's all about, it's not what you do. They in ISKCON and these groups, they think it's about what you do. No, it's who you know. It's just like the world, but the spiritual world is the same. That's the reflection. It's not what you do. You can do so much to be get to see the president. You can do all kinds of things, but it's really about who you know. If you know the friend of the friend of the president, oh, it's too high to just know the president directly, but you got to know some secret serviceman that has a friendly relationship, and they'll take you right in. You get right in. You think it's any different? It's the same principle. We just teach it, apply it spiritually. You can't get into these guys. They're not friends of Lord Caitanya. They're not a friend of Prabhupada yet. We're here to help them become real friends of Prabhupada. They're still distant relatives of Prabhupada. Until ecstatic devotion awakens, you're not a real intimate friend of Prabhupada. Come on, man. Wake up. Just get real. You think, what do you think? It's just enough. Oh, I was initiated. I just happened to be around then, and I saw Prabhupada, and boy, he had so many followers. And then I was looking at his pocket. I could maybe become guru myself, just like some people do here. And I was initiated. Oh, let me Prabhupada disappears, and oh, let me milk this. Let me capitalize on this. Let me profit from this. See the material. And I get disciples, and they all believe me. Well, he was initiated by Prabhupada. People in the world naturally identify with external form. And well, let's see, let me fit the form. Let's see, let me get some rubber stamps here and a nice dhoti here. And let me preach that Prabhupada said this when I just speculating, he said that I'm a deliverer of the universe. Do you know that the real devotee, the real guru is the deliverer of the universe? Can you stand up, any of you guys out there, and say you're the deliverer of the universe? I mean, really, honestly, can you do that? I don't even have to do that. I get disciples who say, this guy will deliver the universe. He's delivered me. They actually have the experience of being delivered. All that stuff is so real here. That's why people can't believe it. It's too real. It's too much reality. It's too much spiritual reality in this dark world. But that's the whole thing. That's why we're going to burn it up, man. Burn up the illusion. Just like, it's just firewood here for our preaching. Just firewood, man. Yeah. Feed it into the little blaze more. That's why I take the illusion, I just light it up, man. I like that. I'm a transcendental, what do they call those pyro maniacs, the pyrite, the pyros, They like to light fires, man. I like to light up Maya, man. It's fun, man. It's light. It's like get a match, man. The truth is like flint. Ignite that illusion, man. Burn it up, man. Purify it. Benny, those people are actually like politicians. They say something but mean something else. Yeah, it's the same thing. They can't help it, man. They need a little help. Some may get this. Most probably will die. A lot of the Pharisees, they didn't take advantage of Jesus. He knew. It's not for, that's like here. People come here. Some get through quick. You notice people getting through quick. So take advantage. Some get slower. Some get, the false. They think, oh, I'm a great devotee now. I got some ecstasy. I'm a guru. I'm equal to Gaur Haridas now. Oh yeah, that's the real mood of Vaishnava. Yeah. And they believe it, and then they go away because of offenses to Guru Aparad and Vaishnava Aparad. Then they think, they go. You guys, devotees, know what I'm talking about because they go against you and they don't like your preaching. They don't like you trying to straighten them out and help them. They rebel, right? You'll see these gurus do. They'll go, oh, you'll praise your guru. Oh, Gohar, he's my like Shamagori. She wants to, show, oh, I found some really great associate Gohar Das. He's my Shikshagar, and you'll see. Some will go, oh, what's he doing with him, man? Why aren't you with me? I'm the one. Oh, he's bogus, man. Ooh. No, it's good. You get to know who's who in this world by preaching. You stand up for the name of somebody really sent by the spiritual potency and manifesting that here in the world. Oh, that's the secret, man. That's how you see who's who in the world. That's how Prabhupada saw. See, he manifested before he was quiet about the spirit. He kept it to himself more. Then he started preaching. He started preaching the spiritual potency, pushing it into the world more. And all of a sudden he found out, ooh, look at the God brothers. They're actually envious of my preaching. It didn't manifest for what people really are inside until the preaching of a devotee. You'll see a lot of people, the people that people think, oh, he's so great. And then they come, ooh, the Gohar, I hate him. I wrote a letter to one of these so-called great gurus in Hawaii. I won't mention any names, but you can know who he is. I read it, and everybody over there, he's very pure. I wrote a nice letter, because he was preaching the right things. And I thought, oh, maybe we found a brother here, because he's saying the right prema, devotion, all that stuff, saying all the right things. So I read a nice letter and, be confidential with them and say, yeah, I have a group of people here, the spiritual master for them and all this. And I wrote this, I thought was a nice letter, honest, from the heart and everything. And the guy looked at this letter. This is a guru that many people worship as, oh, he's so perfect. All right, so perfect. He reads, he told me in the letter, he says, I looked at that letter. I walked by it for 10 days and I was steaming. I got more. Every time I looked at that letter, I got more and more angry. And then I had to write something. And what he wrote back was the most horrible. There was demons coming out of the guy. I couldn't believe it. I said, these guys are worshiping him. And these things were coming out. But this is the power. This actually was getting purified. These were in him because he became guru prematurely. He did it from the very beginning. He wanted disciples, even when Prabhupada was here. This was people even now, they say, boy, when Prabhupada was here, he wanted to be guru and all that stuff. And so could you imagine 40 years of piling that stuff all came out in that one letter? The guy was probably relieved, man, to put that. He's got to put it on somewhere. The real gurus like Lord Shiva, they drink an ocean of poison. You're very lucky to be close to a person that manifests a spiritual potency because you get unburdened of so much karma just by hearing from them, just by being close to them, physically or even by computer. You're being unburdened by so many things because they manifest that, the spiritual world here. It's powerful, man. It's like a fire. It raises your consciousness automatically. Otherwise, that's why these gurus, prema, so many years. But, just by being here in this fire, just automatically you're just raised. That's why it gets a little hot and a little intense. So, just kind of manage the fire a little bit, you back out a little bit, but don't leave, Just, okay, it's intense and I'm getting all the stuff is coming up and, you get a little mad, so confused. Back on a little bit, get a little extra sleep, whatever you need. Don't worry, it's spontaneous. You're gonna get it, man. Krishna's he's saying, see, what he's doing. He's saying, see, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do any big austerities to get this effect. We're just gonna get it and make it happen. Yeah, you're just gonna burn the coverings up as much as you can go. Just careful handling of the fire. Not too hot, not too cold. You want to just keep it going. You ever see it tend to fire? Well, that's how it is. The fire starts blazing. You got to back off a little bit, right? And then if it gets too low, you got to come and tend the fire a little bit. Come back and listen. Tending the fire is you just turn the camera on. You need a little more fire, turn the camera and start getting a little more heat. We got a good thing going here, man. Yeah, we're using technology. This is the appropriate way of using technology. This is a wonderful way. See, this is win-win. They use technology for win-lose. They win, you lose. You know, they get the TV like this is like a TV, right? And they put in programming, but the programming is to make you a slave. That's what Maya does. She ain't worth serving anymore, man. Not when this is around. Come look at this TV. Let us tell you a vision. The vision they're telling you there is not a good one. Be a slave, comply, obey. Watch that movie, They Live. You know, it's free on YouTube now, I think. You know, and you'll see, or at Netflix is probably on there. You know, this is exactly everything you see. It's obey, comply, you know, be a slave, you know, don't think, comply, just do what we say, you know, what you know, all this subliminal stuff on the TVs. See, that's when you serve Maya. She's not a good master. So here it's like, yeah, you know, here it is. Why not complying with the truth? The truth is going to set you free. The truth is going to awaken your spiritual body. You're going to know who you are. Yeah, listen to this television. Let me tell you a vision of the Vedas. That's all I'm doing. This is honest. This is clean. This is cleansing. See, this I'm just telling you, I believe in these Vedas. These Vedas have done me so well. I believe in Jesus. I believe in these words. I believe in Krishna and Lord Caitanya and in their mission and their words, their association, their associates. Let me tell you that vision. You see the difference? Let me tell you the vision of liberated souls. Eternally liberated. It's a great vision, man. It's real life forever. See, we're doing the same thing. It's Maya's a reflection of what I'm doing here, or what we're doing here. I'm just acting in the service of the Lord. See, this is why you need such a guru to lead in this way. No one, you can't no student, you can't just take over like this. Nobody can. I can't do it on my own. The Lord has said, I'm going to do this through you. He's going to do it. He's the chooser, right? Oh, Roddy. Okay, backstage. All right, great, Roddy. So you got to let me know, otherwise I don't know. See, I don't see. So good. There you go. Roddy, where is she? I put her up. She's up, but not up. Do you see her picture anywhere? Oh, your camera is off, Roddy. That's the problem. If you want to be seen, you got to turn your camera on. There you are. She made it. Yeah. So that's a little bit of orientation. Get a little orientated what's going on here. Otherwise it's confusing. Isn't that logical? Can you see there's a spiritual side to what we're doing? How it is a very select time. It just can't just be done. Do you see why Prabhupada and Bhaktisiddhanta and Bhaktivinoda prepared for this time? Do you see how this is linked to them? That's why Prabhupada came. He came and said, yeah, has my authority, has my approval. Oh, my full approval. You're doing exactly what I want you to do. That means, his will was Lord Caitanya's will and Radha and Krishna's will. We're doing exactly what they want on this planet. They want to see people to be happy, man. And that's what this is all about. Find real happiness forever. There's nothing like, I just seeing more and more. I can't believe it, man. More and more, man. I understand the Shishastika prayers now. I understand when Lord Caitanya says, that when you chant the holy name, the white lotus of great fortune just keeps growing. I know that now, and I want to preach that emphatically. I want everybody to have that. Why? Because my Lord does. He's giving me those kinds of feelings. See? It's so great, man. Why not wake people up, man? Yeah. What happened here? Why do I keep losing this? Oh, I know why. Okay, anyway. Give up your drowsiness and wake up. Leave the kunj and return home. Don't give people a chance to embarrass you. Isn't that what they do? People, if you show this ecstatic love, they want to try to embarrass you. Oh, look at you. You laugh at you. Oh, you are so foolish. See, the fruit of workers. They're on another level, another path. Yeah. But the devotees, see, we're not doing in Vrindavan. That's what they did in Vrindavan. They hid. They hid it from their superiors and all that stuff. But Lord Chaitanya didn't hide. I don't hide. You guys are not hiding, right? Isn't it nice? This is Lord Chaitanya's mood. Oh yeah, show them all. Show the Vaidis. Show the fruit of workers. Show everybody. Why not, man? Yeah, let's give it to whoever will, even if you don't like it, poison comes out of you. Like that guru, I wrote him a nice letter, just a little nice letter. Yeah, it brought up so much demons and poison. Probably preaching much better now after that. Relieved the guy. Can you imagine carrying all that crapola in you? But that's what you get from being a guru prematurely. I mean, this kind of guru representing this line is illustrious. You don't get any better than this. This is the most fantastic thing that's been here since 4,320,000,000 years. My God, you should at least have somebody really representing it properly. Sit up properly. Remember how I said? Yeah. So anyway, that's going on now, man. So why not, man? We're representing it the way it is, proving it too. Otherwise, ecstatic devotion would not be awakening you. You think Krishna would be pleased with bogus preaching? That's why he doesn't waken up. He's obviously saying that's not quite up to standard yet. So we're here to bring it up to the standard. And hey, man, let's make real gurus. Let's take the gurus and make them real gurus and not play actors. Like they're saying about Trudeau. Trudeau. Oh, he's just an actor. And I say, hey, you gurus, you're actors. You're acting. You're not real. I mean, wouldn't it be nice to have a real politician who is really there and they say what they really mean and they say and they promise, their promises come true? Well, how would you? These gurus are acting like politicians. What they say doesn't come true. Yes, I'm Guru Dev. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Prema Bhakti, Prema Bhakti. Where's the Prema Bhakti? It's the Prema Bhakti word without the feeling, Yes, Prema Bhakti. Yes, come in line and you'll be delivered. Yes, we won't get really into the details because we don't know the details. We'll just act like we're that. We'll act like Trudeau. We'll act like Biden. He's acting. You ever see Biden's speeches? I mean, it's so ridiculously obvious. The guy's like, trying to feign up being real macho. Yes, we're going to do that. And you see the guy is just like this frail, like with no energy and no life, and he's trying to act the part. He's not a very good actor even. Well, these gurus, the same thing. Prance around. The guy, I put the video up. Yeah, prancing around. Oh, yes, yes. He was never like. He was much better when he was a brahmachari. More free, more happy. Now he's just like weighted down by the more. And people can't see it, man. So blind as bats, man. You can't see. Look at the masses still believe the politicians, still believe, oh yeah, ready for another lock. Yes, yes, to give us something so we can go into our prisons, man. Yeah, you don't need locks. We'll lock the door ourselves. Yeah, you don't need the bar. No, just give us a monkeypox. Oh, great, monkey. Oh, my monkeypox. Thank you very much. Let us go in the door. See, they serving Maya. See, they want, because it's our nature to serve. You got to serve somebody, right? So let us serve politicians, or let us serve the bogus, lying, hypocritical politicians, or let us serve. See, you got to serve, right? Well, let us serve hypocritical gurus who are not really residents of Vrindavan, but say they are, and or act the part. Well, you have opportunities. Well, you want to come here, serve my master. I'll introduce you to Krishna. I prove it already. We've introduced everybody to Krishna here. You get an experience, an encounter with God, man. You're going to feel it. You're going to experience that, what it is. You're going to experience what's beyond all the coverings of the universe. Where do you got such an opportunity? I don't believe in it. Well, look at the witnesses. Look at Lalita, you know? She experienced it. Look Shamaguri, she's experiencing. So look at River. Where do you see? Look at Radhe. Tom, I don't know. I think he's a little in his head right now, but catch him in a good moment. He might be writing or something. See, faces are the index of the mind. That's what we all look at, you know. Yeah, look at this. Then look at that guru, that, you know, and look at the difference. Face the index of the mind, man. I always say for his benefit. It's not like I want to say, you know, oh, well, we're much better than that. Although we are. Yes, it's true. You know, I could say that, yeah, this is much better. Look at the face, man. Look at her face. Look at her face. It's much better to have a happy face, yes or no? Yes. Is it true? Yes, it is much better. Yes, spontaneous devotion is much better. It's the highest thing, much better than feigned devotion, hypocrisies. Much, much, much better. Reality, distinguished from illusion, which is most everything else in this world, if you've noticed. That's why you got to go through a little stuff, man, and get those coverings ignited, man. You know, burn them off so you can thirst on Krishna's form like Lalita Ganga does, man. She's our inspirer, man. And look at how she's thirst. Oh man, does she drink that form, man? That is impressive. Where Johan, man, they're good. And look at River. She's coming right up there. She's like the little sister of Lalita there. She's learning a lot of lessons somehow or other, man. They must have a lot of chit chats. So watch out, chit chatting with Lalita, you become like her. She got a little plan in mind, you know. You think she's just chit chatting, man. No, you just, you know, you get energy, man. You know, what do you think she's sucking up in there? You know, she's sucking all of Krishna's energy and Radha. She's just sucking it in like a cyclone. It's like a Slurpee, man. I watch her. I know what she's doing. And then you go and have a chit chat with her. Oh my God. You think you're not going to get some of that? Oh my goodness. And Johan, he is like a bananas, man. God knows what he's drinking, man. Chick chat. Yeah, it's a chick chat. A lot of chicks, they like to chat. Yeah. Poor Maria, she's really going through. She's getting purified, man. Not poor. She's becoming very rich. You know, she's already very like, wow, I'm really going through something. She knows something's happening. She picks it up, and you know, she walks in and says, well, something's going on here, man. We are Army of Bhakti. Yes, they're Dean. Why don't you come on sometime? We got to get you on here so we can, you know, get more to know you. Like, really, you know, I mean, I want to feel your vibe, man. Goes for whoever. Who's the other guy? There's another guy here. It's another guy that we don't. Benny, we should come up here, man. You know, Benny and a lot of you guys that come that are dedicated to what we're doing. Come and, you know, so we get our army. Got an army, got to be known. You got to know who the soldiers are, you know. More, I mean, you know, feel them, see them a little bit. Not just that, you know, the typing thing, the fingers. 78-year-old president. What can you expect? Well, look, I'm almost 70 myself. I'm president here. I seem pretty coherent. Huh? I'll tell you, I'll be more coherent at 78 if I around. Why not? Bhakti makes you more and more coherent. I'm more coherent than I've ever been, man. I get more lucid every day. You guys too, you're becoming more lucid, more clear. This is bhakti. See, we got a bhakti brain, not a mundane brain. Bhakti brain. Bhakti brain expands, man. We actually have these huge heads that people can't see it. Like they say, the aliens, they have big heads. Big head. We have the biggest heads. You can't see behind. We got the unlimited heads, man. People have no idea. They have no idea how Krishna manifested those forms of the guy stole the cowherd boys, and he manifested unlimited cowherd boys again, and they were all four-handed forms of Vishnu. That's real guru, man. They're like that, man. The Lord is there. The Lord, it's the Lord. I'm telling you, the scriptures say that. You're getting to see that more and more. See that. That's how it is, man. What do you think Jesus meant when you see me, you see the Lord, see the Father? What do you think? I have no idea. These people, this is so deep. That's why even he had to say, the disciples, where's the real path? I'm the path, man. When you see me, you see the Father. See? But the devotees never thinking that they are the Father. They're the servant of the Father. That's the great pride of a devotee, to be a servant of the Father, the servant of their friend. See, and that's what Krishna's in the mood. He said, I'm a servant of my friend. My devotee is my friend. I'm here to serve them. What do you want? I want them delivered, Krishna. I want the whole world delivered. I want these gurus, real gurus. I want the real followers, real followers. That's what I want, Lord. Why? Because Prabhupada wants this. Bhakti Siddhanta wants this. All the way down the line to Lord Caitanya wants this. It's their desire. It's his desire. Vasudev Das desire. I want the whole world delivered. Put the karma on me. I say the same thing. People, you just come here, you make instant advancement. Your karma comes here, it burns off. I take a little nap and it's gone. Yeah. Let's see. Amy Rose, Lalita is like a solid rock of this Sangha. Like a fountain. Yeah, I mean, that's how you're going to get through. And that goes for Christina. You want to get through, you got to see. And just know that you're going through stuff. Otherwise, you wouldn't be feeling like off center and all that. What, you think that's a high? No, you're getting purified if you're listening, hopefully. So just stick with it. You'll see. If this is the test of sincerity. If you get through it, that shows you that you really wanted Krishna.
I listen every day.
No wind or storm can move. Yeah, that's right. That's the beauty of Lalita, is so amazing. She inspires even me. A lot of you inspire me too, by the way. So if you can identify. Anybody, you're behind what we're doing, you're part of this, you're behind the Lord's real mission here. I mean, very deep mission. I mean, everybody's serving. These gurus are serving Krishna. They're getting disciples that at their level, that they can understand, and they're doing what they can do, what their realization and all of that. See? But I can't not preach. I have to preach this, otherwise it won't be You have to distinguish it. People have to have some perspective. You know, I mean, there's a level. You know, I see. Oh yeah, everybody's a servant of the Lord. Yeah, of course. Even Biden, even Trudeau, they're all serving the Lord's prayer. You know, you can't get out of it, man. Whether you're serving directly or indirectly, we're a direct servant. We're directly serving the Lord. See, his desire. So that has to be shown too and known. And people have to know, oh, I see, there's a choice. I don't have to serve Trudeau, I don't have to serve these gurus. They need to know they got a choice. You do have a choice. You don't always have this choice, but you have this choice now. And some are in these sanghas by default, and they've been looking for this choice, but it's not been available. Well, the good news, I'm here to also pronounce the good news like Jesus. You have that choice now. You can choose to serve the direct spiritual potency of the Lord and go back to Godhead very quickly. Not always do you have this choice. For 550 years, you haven't had this choice. You haven't had this choice with Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta or Bhaktivinoda. No, you didn't have this choice. He didn't give this choice. Krishna didn't give this choice. But Prabhupada and the whole line is giving this choice now. Who can understand they're getting this choice now? See, if you're still in that mood, oh no, it's Brahmapan, who are you, no, we're going to stick with that old time preaching of the Vaidis and to build the temples and work and work and serve hypocritical gurus who are not really the real representatives of ecstatic Vrindavan. No, that's the way we're going to do it. Well, go and do it. Go ahead, man. You snooze, you lose. But somebody might hear and who's been following see that because you see perspective. I mean, I'm preaching what I preach. You preach what you preach. Let's see who wins. Let's see. Because I want to at least win over those who are looking for this choice that didn't have it before. I was looking for this choice; it wasn't available. I had to come with choppers and spades just to make way to the real deity. So now we got it. See? Now we got assistants here to make with choppers and spades going in, uncovering the deities, the jungle growth over the real deity in the hearts of people. See, this is all internal. We're chopping away all these things, the obstructions, and exposing the path of pure devotional service so people can access it again here like it was 550 years ago. These books are the choppers and spades they used. They were alive and using them back then. And we take that same knowledge and you pick up these tools of these books and these verses and holy name of Radha and Krishna, Lord Caitanya, and just chop away, man, and dig and uncover the real deity in the hearts of everybody like they did then. This book is a body of sacred knowledge, man. That's why they carried these books in palanquins. And I'm taking these kind of books and using them as tools to uncover the deities in the hearts of others. And we're all working together as a team. Good. Benny's coming this week. All right, good. So let's hear a word from the devotees. Anybody want to say something? Okay, go for it.
I just want to say that I like Sundays the most.
Are you muted? You're muted. You're muted.
I'm muted? No,
She's
not for me.
Oh, I'm muted. Yeah.
I'm
muted.
not
Okay.
muted.
Let me see if I got maybe I have my headphones. Yeah. Okay, great.
I just want to say that I like Sundays the most. Today started with the class from Johan, then from Lalita, then from
Ooh.
River, then from Jan, and
Wow.
on top of the bill, you.
Whoa.
So I
You
like,
listened to all those classes?
yes, 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 yes.
Wow.
And then when I have to work, when I come back to the post from work, I quickly see if you are live, and then I rush, and you are live, and then I rush home, and by the time I'm home, you're not live anymore, so I have to watch replay.
Wow.
But I listen to you every day, so that's
Yeah.
my little yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Sundays is the best day of the week.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and tomorrow's class from Lalita was so great. Yeah,
Wow. I got to listen to that one. Yeah.
she
Check
said
it
I
out.
was constructive.
You were what?
Constructive.
Oh, okay. That's why
Yeah,
you thought
yeah,
it was the best class.
yeah, yeah. You can learn from her.
Yeah.
No, no, that's a joke. No, but yeah, yeah, I just love to listen to your classes,
Yeah.
and it's not a problem that you cannot see my comments, but that's okay, you know. But the most important thing is that I can listen to you and hear you.
Yeah.
That's more
Yeah.
important.
Yeah. I mean, just by the fact you're attracted to do that, that is all, that is Krishna's blessing for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every day in the morning I watch Johan in replay or live, and every day I listen to you and Lalita, and yeah, it's great.
Yeah. See, you
After half,
found that you found real life is through hearing about the message of the Godhead.
yeah,
See, you're
yeah,
like Mars Priksha. You're doing like he did.
yeah,
He went
and
back to Godhead just listening.
yeah, and then but then sometimes my husband asks, "Where was the class about?" And then,
Uh,
oh, I forgot. No, no, that's not the problem. You heard them talking about Krishna, and you heard their
yeah.
voices, and that's okay. So sometimes,
Yeah, it's not about like remembering, like to from the memory coming back. It's about relishing in the moment, and all of this stuff comes back at the appropriate time, not like in a feigned way, like well, you got to call it up like memorization. No, that's not to do with that. The soul, it goes in the soul, enlivens the
yeah,
soul, and at the appropriate time, it just comes up when it wants, stuff.
yeah. But listening to you, you have such a warm voice, calming voice. You talk, yeah. It's like, yeah. I have no words for it, but yeah, it touches me.
Hey, we got Benny here. Hey, Benny. Hey, is your microphone working? Let's hear your voice. Give us a word here. What, tell us something. Is anybody hear him? I don't hear him. I think you're muted, Benny. There's a no, not working. Are you on your computer? Are you on the computer? No, phone, huh? Yeah. Okay, yeah, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, you know what it could be? It might be your headphones. Maybe, are they the three prong, three, or are they two? Two. Yeah, it could be that. Why don't you unplug your headphones and see? All right, say something now. No? All right, well, it's strange. There's an icon on your thing. Looks like a microphone, If it's crossed, it's muted. Okay, well, maybe he'll come back on it. He's working on it, looks like. Yeah. You'll work on it? Okay. Okay. He's going to work on it. So, River, give us a word.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It really seems like some devotees really don't want to accept their own purification. And I don't want to fight with them. I don't want to do that. I just know that it's so true because you've seen me do mine online. I've done it online. You've seen me step by step and step. And also through that, you've seen me grow closer to Krishna.
Yeah.
You will say that where you might, and you see me go, and through the mercy of purifications, because it is mercy.
Yeah.
I've got closer to Krishna, and then I get people, devotees that deny that, and they deny it, and I don't know if I'm not explaining myself properly, and they cannot understand me, but I can't deny something that I've been through, and that has been a great thing for me to realize and understand. I'm not the body. This is material consciousness. It just causes misery and upset. To be raised out of that with purification, with you as the head, has just worked so well. And because I have been through it quite a few times, and I have shown it quite a few times, I really see it now. That when I go through it, okay, you're going through it. I can talk to Lolita. She will help me through it, and I can get through it. And then it's happened again, and now it's more so. I'm not part of that. It's happening. Krishna's making it happen, and I can watch it. Maybe I can act out a little bit with tears and things, but it's really, really working. And the greatest thing, Maharaj, is being able to feel when people are being poisonous to you. Going through this poison, for me, that's the greatest thing. And it's helped me grow up, realize how to be like, for instance, I can take distance from people, take time and put boundaries in place until it changes, But it's helped me come away from I have a lady here that's come today from one of the dialysis groups. And I share my path. I share that the only way I've got through this sickness is by being your devotee and hearing the word of God. And everything in my life is falling into place. And yes, playing with Radha and Krishna more, not as much as so, but for me, it's a lot more. Really love you, and it's all because of you. All because of you representing our center, which is the Lord, bringing the Lord through and holding on to the center, holding on to your lotus feet. Everything you say, it works out. And I love the fact you were so individual with our individual selves. You have this individual relationship with us, like Krishna will as well. And it's great. Thank you very much.
The reason why people may not accept your preaching sometimes, when they're going through stuff, it's just they're so identified, just like you were. It's a heavy identification. That's why I suggest people, they talk with the devotees and help them through, because you're experienced devotees, and your experience is invaluable for them, because when you're so identified, you believe it's so real. It's like this period of madness people go through. It's just because you're switching gears, you're switching over to the spiritual identification. So So the people that's why what you've went through is invaluable to help others get through this. You can do what I went through some of this myself, but not to the extent that many of you are going through in such a dynamic. You got a real living guru, man. You got these teachings, and you've got your, what you brought to the table, and how it's getting pure. I mean, this is valuable stuff. And unless people get this opportunity, they can't go through it. That's why they couldn't go through it with Prabhupada. They couldn't go through it with Bhaktisiddhanta or Bhakti Vinod. They were not doing this because you see what it takes. It's like individual. Could you imagine 60,000 disciples going through that? It would be impossible. It has to break up into smaller groups right now. Maybe later, as things go and people's contamination may just go, who knows, but we have to see. But even back then, the Lord would break it up in small groups, and he would appoint an instructor, a spiritual master for certain devotees. Here, this is your guru. Anything you want to hear, I'll speak through him, because they were like that. And so that's the same here. The Lord, anything you need to hear, you'll get it here. And it. You can experience that. Yeah. The right thing comes. If you try to grab it on your own or go your own way or think, oh, now I'm there and all that stuff, you find out real quick you're not, if you're not so identified. A lot of people are just so identified with a false ego, they go and leave for a long time. Mahavir is so identified with being a Brahmin. I mean, I remember, when he started coming back, I thought, my God, he's so identified with this Brahminical thing, because he's really into deity worship and all this stuff. And it kept him from this. He couldn't come back because he was so identified, And there's other people, they even have their groups about spiritual poetry and Radha poetry, and they write poetry about Radha and Krishna. And there's this big false ego behind it. It's unbelievable. I mean, and they can't see it. I'm the God brother writing spiritual poetry and Radha. They don't know anything, just flowery words. And the masses, oh, wow, this is so beautiful. But there's no heart there. They've got a big false ego. How can you write poetry like that, It's all these flowers. I'll show you some of the stuff. You don't have to mention names, but and they're big yoga teachers in the world now, and they chant their 16 rounds. One guy said, I know everything you're talking about. But he doesn't know anything I'm talking about. He's not even here. It's like, well, I know everything. And I can just do this myself. They always get the false ego. Oh, I don't need your nice spiritual family like this. We can do it on our own. Yes, that way we're top dog and everybody else is a little peon. It's still the false ID. It's still Maya prompting you. You're so great. And it shows up. They become teachers. Oh, we're so great and you're just peons, and you're both in the same. I mean, even a devotee who is so great they don't express themselves like that. They become your best friend. You just like, it's like you can't hardly even believe that this guy is a real guru, a real devotee of Lord Caitanya is the most exalted person in this universe, but you never see it per se on them, not unless sometimes they show you. Sometimes the Lord pops out and shows you what's really going on. But usually they're just like, these like Krishna, they like that, informality, be friends, so stuff like that. That's Vrindavan, it's nice, it's beautiful, to be friends with even your disciples, to have that friendly relationship,
Oh, yeah.
To go and do stuff with them. And this is Vrindavan. And otherwise, it's like you see these guys in a different mood, a little mixed Vaikuntha mixed with false ego mood, Oh, you want to go to dinner with me? Oh, I don't know, man. You're just a disciple. Oh, you want an email from me? Well, you have to wait in line. Stuff like that. It's just so God. You know, hey, anybody had enough of that? Don't you want more intimacy with God and Guru? And you know,
Yeah. Yes.
Jeez. And devotees, look at, we got family of gurus here practically.
Yes.
You know, things you can learn from, and it's very rare. Very rare. Amy knows what I'm talking about. See what she's saying. Does she have great posts? She's going to be fit. Oh man, when you watch when she gets up there, man, she's just building potent, you know, strength, man. You know, it's gonna explode someday, man. Watch out, world. None of the big Kuna Gurus are fighting over status and position in ISKCON would ever speak with the level of depth and sincerity as you do. That's right. Geez, my cheers. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't make the team in Maya. Now you make the team in the spiritual world. I need a cheerleader. We need a cheerleader like you in this group. Wait, get those pom-poms out. I want to see. Give an I, give an A. Give an L. Of the Guru of ISKCON, and it spoke greatly about this ongoing issue. Let's see what this is. Oops. This ongoing issue of false guru and how the breakdown, destruction of the institution. It seems like their own false egos are destroying. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Because of false, it's the foundation that always has to fall. It's false foundation. It's a false bottom. You know, the bottom is the guru, is the foundation of everything. Foundation of our spiritual life. The order and the opinion of the spiritual master is the active principle of spiritual life. Chapter 12, Adi Lila. You know, if it's a real spiritual master and a real associate of the Lord, that is the foundation. It activates your spiritual life. I mean, real spirit life. Now this is not practice stuff. This is real deal stuff. Okay. See, this is real deal stuff. And so your spirit life gets active. You start to know that you're spirit. That's why the purification's so intense here. And everybody just sits in rules, regulations in these groups. They just sit in these little groups. Yeah. So anyway, and that's good. See, you have to have your false ideas broken down at some point. What can Krishna do? I mean, otherwise, can you imagine building a house on a floodplain? Eventually, a flood's going to come, right? That's your spiritual life when you don't have the foundation of a bona fide spiritual master. See, you're building your house in a floodplain, and a flood's going to come and wash it away. That's what ISKCON has done. That's why I say it's idolatry now. I'm sorry, it's truth. It's all idolatry. It's idolatry in Gaudiya, Math, and Samiti. These gurus are not, I mean, just proof is just what they are. And I just pointing it out. Well, how can you be delivered by these gurus who are, yes, you know, they built their house on a false foundation. It's not the real line. They need shiksha. They need the shiksha. They need to learn what is the real Vrindavan. You know, the real Vrindavan is to find thirsty devotees who satisfy their thirst in transcendental Krishna. There's no other path. You know, that's how we just show that reality, demonstrate it, manifest it. You know, so that people eventually can see there's no other way to get this. You have to find a real devotee. They are just what Jesus said, perfect preaching. I am the way. The devotee is the way. literally their association, all of a sudden, oh, I found the spontaneous path of purification. How amazing. I just go and meet the way, man. The way is a devotee, just them being in there. From them ecstatic prema emanates. What do you think that prema's doing, by the way? Is it just some some what do you call, like light energy, just doesn't do anything? That prema, it purifies you. By their word. What do you think, that word doesn't do anything? It destroys all kinds of illusions. See, that's why Rade likes to hear it, man. Yeah. See, yeah, get rid of all that stuff, man. I want to be free. Yeah, great comment there, Amy. Keep them rolling. Do more of that. Do more of that. That's how my days start every day. That's beautiful there, Shamaguri. Yeah. Okay. So sorry, Karuna, I misunderstood before, but it was good for preaching to somebody else. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Let's give him a little audience here. There's Karuna today. Come on, show your little face. There's our beautiful Karuna, man. This guy's going back to Godhead. Somehow or other, we're getting him there. He's for sure going. I just need a little whipping boy. I just need somebody I gotta take my frustrations out on. Thank you for your service. We'll keep him up for a while. Freddie says, Benny says, I'm outside feeding the birds. I had the flu. That's why new eyes were in that red. Oh, I see. Had the flu. Okay. Oh, she's here again. Okay, great. Oh, Benny's here. Okay, Benny. All right. Sorry. Oops. Okay, Benny's here. And let's see. Is Rade here? Rade said she was here or something. Anyway. Whoa, here we go. We got a lot of comments today. Is your mic working there, Benny? No. Yeah, you're a young guy. I had this vision you were an old guy or something. You must be an old soul. You
He
got
has
some
been
old.
in our class. He has been
Yeah.
here already.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. With Rajiv, isn't it, Benny? You were with two.
Oh,
Yes,
is
I
he with
remember.
Rajiv? Oh, okay. Andromeda, we got to get her up too sometime. Let's get Andromeda. We got Amy and Andromeda. We got some people we need to. We need to see some people here like that. Andromeda. Yeah, it's good. We got Huh?
Janaki wanted to come, but I couldn't send the link. I had
She
not
can't.
enough.
Yeah.
She asked for the link, but
Oh yeah. We got to
Yamuna,
get
what you
her. I get her.
I sent Janaki the link personally.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's see. Maybe she.
Same link. Yeah.
Yeah. The computer works really good, man, with this stuff, man. Yeah, it's like seamless. It's built for the computer. When I work on the phone, that's why I can only have a few people. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Oh yeah, Lolita, give us a word.
Yeah, well, what Yamuna said, actually, she is the proof. She's really the proof that we got purified here, and her transformation is the proof. So people don't have to say we give too much attention on that. We need to talk about it. It doesn't have to do anything with rules and regulations. On the contrary, it just says the mercy of Lord Chaitanya is doing the job. We need to be purified anyway. We have our karma, we have our stuff. But Lord Chaitanya is doing the job. We don't have to take it over and control the situation. It's just happening by by being in those rays and whoops the, the story of the Gundicha temple I talked about it a few days ago is so clear and so easy to understand. The Lord is taking out the weeds, and if devotees try to do it themselves, what are they doing? He always keeps on finding. So
Yeah,
accept this mercy and just surrender and trust, and everything will be okay. Like you promised Yamuna, and look, she's
yeah,
everybody sees it.
yeah,
What a transformation! What a
yeah,
transformation! She's an
yeah,
intense devotee. She's really an intense
yeah,
devotee.
yeah. I know it's fantastic. I'm so
Yes.
proud of you, Luna. She's so amazing.
Yeah.
She is amazing. I remember our first meeting there. I was in the taxi, and she called me from. She just got rejected and jilted. Wasn't that the best thing that ever happened? You got jilted from getting married, so we married her to Krishna instead. This is a much better marriage, huh? This is forever, man. Yeah, you can get a husband in any lifetime. You can get so many in a lifetime, or at least a few, man, until you get burnt out. Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
want to
and
say something. Oh,
oh
no,
yeah,
no.
and the Gundicha temple thing. It's both the devotees and the Lord clean the temple, but the Lord always does the most. He gets the most dirt. See, so because he's inside, man, the devotee kind of just primes the pump, puts the jumper cables on, get the rotor rooter from the outside, and then because the Lord's really close, you just get the channel open, and then he starts to really work from inside. That's why the devotees, they're in their death throes of the old false ego, like you got like, you know, certain devotees, we won't mention any names right now, are going through all kinds of stuff. And then, yeah, don't worry. Krishna's there, see, that's why they stay ecstatic, the Krishna knows he's just working on them from the inside.
Well, we leave everything open. They can always drink. We never blocked anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. You just let them go through there. They have to go through there. They act like little babies, kicking and screaming and spitting, the the stuff and passing stool and peeing all over the place. You happen to be there. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, no, no, Radhi.
2 days ago, I was listening to Janaki and I was playing on my drums with her.
Oh,
That was
nice.
nice.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Radhi said something about remembering the class, and I had the same problem. Balaram always said, "What was the class about?" And it's about religion. It's just about being with Krishna, being with Guru, and then being with Krishna automatically, and and enjoy what you can enjoy, and what you don't understand or don't hear for language, etc., etc. Doesn't matter, because the joy is so so profound. I can enjoy one sentence of you. I can be happy for half an hour.
I have to go. My husband just came home with a lot of strawberries, so I have to make strawberry jam.
Oh, good.
Yes, I make rhubarb jam and I make lots of jam. So, see you later.
Okay, well, thank you for coming there, Radhe.
Yes, thank you. Hare Krishna. Shyam, say something.
Hare Krishna.
Hey, Haribo, Sham. Welcome.
Businesses.
Accept my obeisances too. Give us a word there, Sham. Tell us something.
Yeah. Haribo.
How's life going there, Sham?
Good at this moment. Yes, yeah. It is, of course, very busy with my work, but still, I have some time to listen to you and in the Sadhu Sangha, and that is a lot of strength for me now. And it's coming to an end, you see. My full-time work also. It's just 1 year, I don't know, and then I can do more, you see, for all the Sangha. So that is what I want to say.
Yeah, well, that's great. Thank you for your dedication.
At your service, Maharaj. I'm so happy. I cannot say it in these words, but that I find you. You see, not me actually. It's through the devotees like Lolita Ganga, you see, and Lolita Madhava, and all the I have also a very good contact with Johan, Freddy. And that's also for me a very, very nice association to go further, see, to develop my consciousness, you see, to you and to the Lord, actually.
I support him in everything. He's my hero.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. It's nice to see you so happy and fulfilled. Yeah.
It's my soul, you see. I cannot say. I'm very, very glad, very fortunate actually also with you associations, and I cannot say it so many times. Yeah.
Krishna is very merciful to you. He's given you this understanding. This is everything. This is people don't have such understanding. These confidential truths. It really helps Radhe too. She sees your commitment and your understanding and your faith. And so it helps her a lot.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Yeah.
You give so much to us also. I try to repay it in the future. Yeah.
I just love a job that's so easy. This is like breathing to me.
Yeah.
I love seeing people happy, man. I love it. I love people getting the spirit, man, getting juice from Krishna, man.
Yeah.
It's where the life is. Getting real life, man. Waking people up. What a great job that is, man. Effortless. We just play with Krishna and everybody wakes up, man. Chant the holy name, right? Lalita knows. Just chant the holy name in ecstasy, and everybody is saying, "Wow, this class of Lalita was so good," See, it's all from this contact, with the spirit contact, with the Lord. Yeah. And everybody's learning here. Everybody's getting that. Look at Radhe listening to all these classes and loving it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, really amazing. Yeah.
You see how merciful Lord Caitanya is, demonstrating it here. See, in life, it's not just in the book, and the mercy of Lord Caitanya was so great. Yeah, where is it now? People should be asking, where is that mercy now? Where's people in Vrindavan now? Vrindavan consciousness now.
Yeah, here is Vrindavan.
So how many hours are you working there, Francis? I mean, Sean.
About 7 up 7.
7 hours? 7 hours.
Okay. 7 days in 1 week. Actually, day and night. Actually, yes.
Wow. Why are you working so hard? What's the real?
Well, it is not I would say it. It depends. You see, depends on the clients where they must.
You got a lot of clients, huh? A lot of taxi stuff, huh?
Yeah, like that is also in this country, in Belgium, and also in the Netherlands.
It's like
in Germany also. In Germany.
It's like available for work 24/7.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah. So you're not getting burnt
now
out,
you have
though.
to park the car.
Yeah.
You're not getting burnt out, are you?
You must park the car because it's outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I must park the car. I just double park, you see, here in the busy street. So, but
all right.
Thank you. I'm so merciful to me, and I cannot say it. Yeah. It's really a big surprise to see you and to speak with you, and also with all the Sadhu Sangha.
Yeah. Well, it shows you, those who have faith that this is real and that your guru is a real deal. Look how the Lord reciprocates. He shows you these things. He doesn't. So we just have to find the book manifest, and so that's what makes it work here. That's why so many can get into the kingdom, because you got the right conditions. See, we got the book Bhagavat, you got the devotee Bhagavat empowered, and then you guys are real disciples. So teamwork, man. How can you fail? There's no failing. You can't fail now.
Yeah. Actually, also we go to Shamagori next week to visit her with Johan. And maybe also Freddy with Rade, and maybe also other devotees. Yes, and we see also great. There, and John Andre is also coming. He says.
Wow, that'll be great. That'll be fantastic, man. That's great. Yeah. Are you going to stay a few days or just 1 day?
Well, 1 day for sure.
1 day for sure.
For me, it's a little difficult, but 1 day for sure. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good.
The driving in the early morning, and then we can stay so long as we want, and then in the evening come back, like that.
Oh, okay, all right, good. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah.
Yes.
How far of a drive is it for you guys?
It's about 250 kilometers, like that. It's not so much actually. Not so much.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit of a drive actually, so, but
yeah.
Well, it looks like my computer's getting out of juice here. I'm gonna have to stop soon. It's I don't have my thing.
I must also go now. Yes.
Okay, go park your car.
Yeah. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
All the Sangha. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Looks like we have big. Yeah. Okay. Hare Krishna, man. Thank you for coming.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for sharing.
Humble businesses.
Yeah, mine too.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like we got a lot of people today. We got like up to 22 were coming here. Yeah. That's great. All right, so I think we'll stop here now. 2 hours is good enough for the next thing, and then we'll adjourn. We'll come back a little bit later.
Yeah, I'm so happy my husband could talk to you.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, that was great. He's always so
Yes.
shy and so
Yeah.
humble. He always says, "I don't deserve to talk to Maharaj, or I'm not spiritually enough." But
Yeah.
he's very happy. Now he's parking the car, and I'm gonna make some strawberry jam.
All right, good. All right,
If you
guys.
give me your address, I send you one.
No, it's Mexico. It would be highly unlikely that it'll make it.
Yes,
Mexico's
we can try
right.
anyway and trust upon Krishna. So,
well, then I have to give you the address is a big, long, unintelligible address, and it would cost you a fortune to send it. Don't waste your money. I'll go get some strawberry jam here.
Okay. I won't send it. I will just send you the money.
Oh, you say, yeah, hey man, much better, man. I have plans for that. Any money people send me, I got plans for it, man. And I think these plans will work out for everybody. So that's the whole. That's the only reason I'm a little excited about it.
Okay, thank you. See you next Sunday. See you next Sunday.
Although I have to have some motivation. If it's not, help,
Okay. See you next Sunday.
Yeah. Okay, great. See you Sunday. And I'll see you all later. I'm going to go now. And have a good day, huh? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.